Jason Porta, 26, running back and outside linebacker.
Shane Hart, 75, offensive line.
Dominic Aguado, 51, offensive line.
Alex Warren, 35, linebacker.
Sean Armstrong, number 69, offensive lineman.
Clayton Swafford, number 80, wide receiver.
Nick Modulin, number 74, defensive tackle.
Ken Cochran, number 59, offensive line and defensive line.
Jacob Meyer, 23, outside linebacker.
Bryn Jackson, 54, defensive line.
Corey Walsh, 58, defensive line.
Luke Seacrease, 33, wide receiver.
Jake McNeese, 55, offensive and defensive line.
When I came back from surgery and they were all just that next game when they all wheeled me out in the wheelchair and just they were all there for me. That was pretty cool. I'll remember that forever.
My favorite memory of high school football is probably hanging out with the guys, seeing them every day. Because you hang out with them in 0 hour, you hang out with them after practice, you spend almost all summer with them. They become your family, like your brothers, and you do anything for them.
I really have a top memory. It's just everything that's come with it, just all the people, the coaches, the great people I've met through the journey of it all just have impacted my life and made me who I am today. And it's just really it.
My favorite moment as a Hillsboro football player is just bonding with everybody and working with everybody and making big friendships.
My top memory of high school football would probably be playing as a freshman. You know, it was a big experience. You know, being a couple of years younger than all the guys and lining up with them and getting to go at it. And another experience I liked was all the seniors coming through. You know, I get to see 3 groups of seniors, not including our group of seniors, and it was kind of cool getting to see everyone progress and go and just live out through high school.
My favorite moment as a football player here was that I didn't have to just get cut from the team. I could just come up and show up and be the same as everybody else.
As a football player, my favorite moment would probably have to be when we all get together and we overcome adversity or any challenge that we find worthy of us to, partake in. Just winning in general is probably my favorite thing.
Favorite moment is scoring and just team going wild, fans going wild. It's awesome.
Just all the fun we have, all the getting pumped up before games, getting pumped up while in the game, celebrating, team dinners, weight room jam out sessions, stuff like that.
My favorite thing about playing for Hillsboro football is probably the grind in general, getting to go out every single day, doing things that other kids don't actually get to do.
My favorite moments would either be after we won a game or on max out days in the weight room.
At home, it's just a little different. You can just feel it in the air. It's just a little sweeter. Get goosebumps. You're just ready to go and go play. There's nothing like it. It's going to play on a Friday night. Yeah, there's nothing else like that. I'll never have anything like that in my life again.
there's always times where you mess up, and on the offensive line, if you mess up, you watch your running back get hit, and that kind of puts you down. But it's really rewarding when you go out and play the next play and they end up scoring a touchdown because of what you did.
To be a Hillsboro football player, it means dedication, hard work. You got to be ready to wake up at 6 and go put 500 pounds on your back and squat it. That's not a lot of people can do that, and sometimes it's hard for me to do that, because it's not easy. But there's a lot of dedication you got to have. You're with your coach from 6 to end of first hour, and then you go back after school and you have practice till the end of practice, and it's it gets rough sometimes, but it all comes out to it all shows at the end of the year when you get your score. So
would probably be us coming back and beating Festus. We really came back together as a team the second half. We pretty much started the machine, the well-oiled machine that we were.
My songs know what you did in the dark. My songs know what you did in the dark. So light 'em up, light 'em up, light 'em up. I'm on fire. So light 'em up, light 'em up, light 'em up. I'm on fire.
Standing in the rain with his head hung low, couldn't get a ticket, it was a sold out show. Heard the roar of the crowd, he could picture the scene, put his ear to the wall, and like a distant scream, he heard one guitar. Second-hand store, didn't know how to play it, but I knew for sure that one guitar in a heavy downpour. Thought he passed his own shadow by the backstage door, like a trip to the past. That day in the rain, and that one guitar made his whole life change. Now he needs to keep on rocking. He just can't stop. Gotta keep on rocking. Someday gonna make it to the top and be a jukebox hero. He's a jukebox hero. Yeah, jukebox hero. With that one guitar, he'll come alive tonight.
Because once it's kind of like how like conditioning or running or anything like that, it sucks before you do it, but once you're done doing it, you're like, hey, I got better. You know, that wasn't that bad. And once it's over, then it's fine. So now that I've gone through 4 years doing it, and then I'm looking back, I'm like, that was actually kind of fun, you know. It sucked at the moment, but looking back, I'm like, hey, you know, that's why we are who we are, because we got up at 6 in the morning and came and lifted weights. So.
Oh, I love 0 hour. I love lifting, getting a chance to get in shape, competing with my fellow teammates, seeing your gains, seeing your results. It's great.
Best part of playing football for Hillsboro is that nobody is cut and everybody gets the same opportunity regardless how much playing time you get. You're all a part of the same family if you put in the time and effort.
There's working harder. You basically work harder than everybody else around. You work harder now than you've ever worked.
Technique. All about technique here. Can't do what you want to do. Technique, technique, technique.
I mean, we haven't got here and won all these games just by being better than people. We just outwork everybody, the 0 hour, the weights, the sprints, summer stuff. Just taking pride in what we do, and just when we go out there wearing the Hawks or the Hillsboro across their chest, it means something more than just football.
Anyway, you will never understand it, cause it happens too fast. And it feels so good, it's like walking the glass. It's so cool, so hip, it's alright. It's so groovy, it's out of sight. You can touch it, smell it, taste it so sweet. But that's over. I see your motives inside, decisions to hide. Back off, I'll take you on. Headstrong to take on anyone. I know that you are wrong. Headstrong, we're headstrong. Back off, I'll take you on. Headstrong to take on anyone. I know that you are wrong, and this is not where you belong. I won't give everything away. Pieces manifest. Your first impression's got to be your very best. I see you're full of shit, and that's alright. I say you're Vegas, you get through every night. Well, now that's over. I see your fantasy. You wanna make it a reality, babe. Then go see inside of our heads. Yeah, well, now that's over. I see your motives inside, decisions to hide. Back off, I'll take you on. Headstrong to take on anyone. I know that you are wrong. Headstrong, we're headstrong. Back off, I'll take you on. Headstrong to take on anyone. I know that you are wrong.
Work hard, every workout, every lift, every run. Just go as hard as you can so you can be successful on a Friday night.
Something that I would tell someone that just came here, I'd probably tell them that always give your heart out. Like, Coach Freeman will never, ever get mad at you, or any of the coaches will never get mad at you for doing or putting in the work that you do. Like, going to 0 hour, going to practice. As long as you show up and try your heart out, you'll be just fine.
Just enjoy it. Like, it's going to be tough. Yeah, you're going to have to work and grind to get to where you want to be, if you want to start or wherever you want to place in. But you just got to keep working. It's a wonderful experience.
Enjoy the weight room. Enjoy all the hard stuff, all the hard sets, learning how to do things right, the technique. Just listen to what the coaches have to say.
As long as you'll be my friend at the end. If I go crazy, then will you still call me Superman? If I'm alive, and well, will you be there holding my hand? I'll keep you by my side with my superhuman, my kryptonite. You call me strong, you call me weak, but still your secrets I will keep. You took for granted all the times I never let you down. You stumbled in and bumped your head. If not for me, then you'd be dead. I picked you up, put you back on solid ground. If I go crazy, then will you still call me Superman? If I'm alive, and well, will you be there holding my hand? I'll keep you by my side with my superhuman, my kryptonite. the screams from everywhere. I'm addicted to the thrill. It's a dangerous love affair. Can't be scared when it goes down. Got a problem? Tell me now. Only thing that's on my mind is who gon' run this town tonight.
We are, yeah, I said it, we are. This is Rock Nation. Pledge your allegiance. Get your fatigues on. All black, everything. Black cars, all black, everything. And I got the black birds riding with they. I get more in depth if you boys really enough. This is not familiar. I'll explain later. But for now, let me get back to this paper. I'm a couple bands down and I'm trying to get back. I gave Doug a grip, I lost a flip for 5 stacks. Yeah, I'm talking 5,6 zeros, out zeros. Here the back to run the circles, well, never square up. Turn up the God, he's God. And ain't nobody fresher. I'm in Mason, Martin, Marcella on the table screaming. The other side, they jealous. We got a banquet full of bras, they got a table full of fellas. Yeah. And they ain't spinning no cake, they should throw their hand in, cause they ain't got no space. Yeah. My whole team got dough, so my bank account is looking like millionaires, bro.
Feel it coming in the air. Hear the screams from everywhere. I'm addicted to the thrill. It's a dangerous love affair. Victories within the mile. Almost there, don't give up now. The only thing that's on my mind is who gon' run this town tonight. Who gon' run this town tonight?
Yeah, yeah.
be the greatest, you can be the best. You can be the King Kong banging on your chest.
You could beat the world, you could beat the war. You can talk to God, go banging on his door.
You can throw your hands up, you can beat the clock. You can move a mountain, you can break rocks.
You could be a master, don't wait for luck. Dedicate yourself and you go find yourself.
Standing in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
And the world's gonna know your name.
Yeah.
Cause you burn with the burst flame.
Yeah.
And the world's gonna know your name.
Yeah.
And you'll be on the walls of the Hall of Fame. You can go the distance, you can run the mile. You can walk straight through hell with a smile.
You could be the hero, you can get the gold. Breaking all the records they thought never could be broke.
Yeah, do it for your people, do it for your pride. Are you ever gonna know if you never even try?
Do it for your country, do it for your name.
Cause there's gonna be a day when you're standing in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
And the world's gonna know your name.
Yeah.
Cause you burn with the burst flame.
Yeah.
And the world's gonna know your name.
Yeah.
And you'll be on the walls of the Hall of Fame.
Be a champion. Be a champion. Be a champion. Be a champion.
The walls of the Hall of Fame.
Be students, be teachers, be politicians, be preachers. Yeah. Be believers, be leaders, be astronauts, be champions, be truth seekers. Be students, be teachers, be politicians, be preachers. Yeah. Be believers, be leaders, be astronauts, be champions.
Standing in the Hall of Fame. And the world's gonna know your name.
Success is, you can define it however you wish. For us, if we can make it through the season and we're healthy and the kids have learned something about football, then I think that that's a success. Wins and losses, they're going to come, they're going to happen. Hopefully more wins than losses, I guess. But if we can get through and these guys they're having fun and they're competing and they're taking care of each other and they're doing what they're supposed to in the classroom, then we're successful.
The coach that's had the most impact on me would probably be Coach Fox, because he always pushed me and tried to make me better.
One of them is Coach Fox, because he's always pushed me like to my limit. Like, he never gave up on me. He always believed in me. And Coach Freeman, he also believed in me, and he's done everything to get me to where I am now. And then my last one is probably Coach Gillespie, because he always tries to keep me from being down, and like, he's always upbeat and trying to keep me happy.
Coach Fox, he was always there for me when I was younger classman, and then this year when I came back to football, he was there for me, he was pushing me, and then when I got hurt, he made sure I was okay, always there for me. After surgery, he was there for me. He's still there for me today. So yeah, I'd like to thank Coach Fox.
No coach means more to me than the other coach. They all put all their effort, and everything they do is for us. So to me, they're all equal and they're all my favorite.
Coach Fox probably, because ever since I can remember from 8th grade, I always remember him always joking around with me, or he was basically the first coach I ever really talked to and made me comfortable with all the other coaches, and I'd like to thank Coach Fox for that.
All the coaches have made an impact on my life, and I want to say thank you to all the coaches for what they've done to help me grow and through high school and make me a better person, as life goes on. So.
Yeah, Coach Freeman's meant a lot to me. He's put a lot on me and put a lot of pressure and made me feel like I needed to improve, and I just wanted to thank him for that, because he really put it on me and helped me through it.
Coach Fox, he's inspired me to become a better defensive player and helped me become a better defensive player.
I'd have to say the coach that's impacted me the most throughout my high school career would be Coach Fox, just because he's really made me the player I am today, honestly. So I just want to say thanks, Coach.
I'd like to thank all my coaches. They all mean a lot to me in different ways.
Coaches are Coach Fox, Coach Freeman. They just helped me a lot, been through a lot with me, and just stood by my side. I would like to thank you, Coach Freeman, Coach Fox.
There was a coach that meant like a lot during my high school career. It'd probably have to be like Coach Fox, just because, you know, he's put a lot of work kind of towards me and my brother, if that makes sense. So I don't miss the program really, but coaching mostly just because they kind of pushed everybody beyond their limits throughout the years. So
I mean, all the coaches, all the coaches are great to me. They all taught me so much, but Coach Freeman really stuck with me, worked with me whenever I was younger, and then brought me to where I am today. Got just everything, yeah.
Most about playing here will have to be the bonds I made with all my friends, you know, the spontaneous moments that just happen when we're all together. Even the younger guys, I'll miss all of them, you know, they help a lot in scouting stuff, so, yeah.
The brotherhood, just being close to everybody, talking to everybody, like just being back from Christmas. I don't talk to everybody that I used to talk to, and it's just like, it's weird because you grew up with them, you've been playing with them for the last 4 years, so not seeing them every day is just weird.
Life without 0 hour in football is going to be different. Not that it's going to be good. You know, it'll be good at times. I'll, you know, have more time, but I will miss getting up and hanging out with my brothers every morning. You know, and I'll miss having someone tell me to do something instead of me having to go out and exercise and lift and all that. You know, so but I'll miss time with coaches and friends. I'll miss that a lot.
The thing I'm gonna miss about football is, you know, playing the actual sport and the memories I made and the coaches and all the fun times we had.
Just being able to play with the friends I've made over the years. The experience of being able to play football with people I've known.
The grind, just working hard, being here every morning, doing everything with all my friends, just being successful.
More likely, if I was not able to like play anymore, so when I'm not going to be able to, definitely just working out. It's my favorite thing to do, just because I remember coming in my freshman year being the smallest kid here ever, you know. And like, I mean, I'm still smallest, but I feel a lot stronger than I used to be. So
that was pretty surreal to think all the generations that have played behind us, and just being my senior year and it being the 50th is, I mean, it's crazy, honestly, just thinking 49 other teams before me played. I mean, it's just kind of crazy.
I don't know what I'm going to do after it. I plan on coming back, watching the games.
Down our long dusty driveway, I didn't want to go, but I set out with tears in my eyes of wondering. Daddy took me by the hand, looked out at the school bus and his little man and said, "Don't worry, boy, it'll be alright. 'Cause I took this walk you're walking now, boy, I've been in your shoes. Well, you can't hold back the hands of time, it's just something you've got to do. So dry your eyes, I understand just what you're going through. 'Cause I took this same walk with my old man, boy, I've been in your shoes. Down our long dusty driveway, I set my mind to go. Well, I was 18 and wild and free and no wondering. Daddy took me by the hand, looked out at the world and at his grown man and said, "Don't worry, boy, it'll be alright. 'Cause I took this walk you're walking now, boy, I've been in your shoes. Well, you can't hold back the hands of time. It's just something you got to do. So dry your eyes, I understand just what you're going through. 'Cause I took this same walk with my old man. Boy, I've been in your shoes. Down our long dusty driveway, this time we both would go. Well, he had grown old and gray, and his mind was a-wondering. Daddy took me by the hand, said, I know where we're going and I understand. Don't worry, boy, it'll be alright. 'Cause I took this walk you're walking now. Boy, I've been in your shoes. Well, you can't hold back the hands of time. It's just something you got to do. So dry your eyes, I understand just what you're going through. 'Cause I took this same walk with my old man. Boy, I've been in your shoes. Yes, I took this walk you're walking now.